It's finally December, and do you know what time is it? It's time to work on your new journals. It is, for real. It's that time of the year in which everybody's working on their new journals because the new year is arriving, and you want to be prepared for it. So this is what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna set up my bullet journal for 2025. So come along with me. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome, I'm Stefania. Let's start from the cover page. As always, I'm gonna create a cover page on the right, and on the left I'm gonna leave a space to create a little pocket where I can put something inside just in case I need it. Now here's the little thing. I've created two different pockets for the wall setup, and sadly while I was doing it, my phone stopped recording, and when I've noticed it was too late, or better, the pockets were already there. So that part sadly is missing. The thing is that I didn't want to work on the pockets straight away while I was working on the two different layouts, but I was like, okay, once I'm done with the wall setup, I'll just create the two pockets. Sadly, my phone couldn't take it anymore, apparently. When I had to start working on 2025, I was thinking that I wanted something that wasn't too much, also because my yearly pages, they take a lot of space, so I've ended up going with something minimal, and sadly I'm not really happy with how everything turned out, but it is what it is. It's time to work on my first spread after the cover page, and it's the yearly view, or some people call it yearly at a glance. I don't like to call it in this way because I also write things here, and I like just to call it yearly view. I don't know why, but that's it. And to create it, I've done exactly what I've done last year, which is I've created some stickers so that I could avoid doing it writing everything, because I'm sorry, but every time I have to write, I always end up making mistakes. So I've stopped doing it so long ago. First I was using some clear stamps to do it, then I started creating some stickers, and this is exactly what I've done this year. In this way it's not gonna take me forever, and I can simply just peel off the stickers and attach them where they're needed. Underneath each single month I have a little bit of space to write some important stuff, so dates that I had to remember. It's quite empty right now, but I couldn't add anything more at the bottom of the page because that's where I have to write things as well. And so this page looks exactly like this. Next spread, I'm a lady, and since I'm a lady, I need to keep track of my period. And so what's better than a tracker? Nothing, I guess. This tracker is incredibly easy to create and even easier to use. On the top there are the months, and on the left all the days. What I'm gonna do is every time I'm gonna get my period, I'm just gonna color the right day in the right month, and that's it. Now this spread is incredibly easy, as I said, but it isn't a small one, so it basically takes the whole page, so I don't have enough space to do anything else if not the title. Anyway, at the end I came back to add some washi tape at the bottom. You're gonna see me doing it later because I've realized that there was enough space for a washi tape, and maybe that would have had a little bit of something. The next spread is all about migraines. I just create the same tracker as I've done for the period one for different reasons. What changes here from the period tracker? Well, it's quite easy. Here I'm gonna color the days in which I've got migraines, and then in case I take something to help me with it, I'm just gonna write the first letter of that pill. That's it. Nothing fancy, nothing complicated. As you can see, I've decided to go with a very easy lettering style for the title. I wouldn't even call it lettering, but I didn't want something too complicated this year, and I've ended up not liking my choice, but it was too late, and I decided to go with a green color for all the titles. Third and last tracker that's exactly like the previous one, it's my workout tracker. Again, I'm not gonna tell you how it's gonna work. It's not that this time, other than coloring the days in which I'm gonna work out, in days in which I work out from home, I'm just gonna color them. If instead I go and hit the gym, I'm just gonna write gym or just the first letter of the word in these days, and that's it. I think that these three trackers are really easy to create and to use, but they work, so I was like, I don't see why I should change that. I know that I could create something that would be more, let's say, elaborated and wonderful to look at, but I don't think it would be something that is this easy and practical to use, so I don't think it would be the right choice to do for me. Last time this spread is one of the reasons why I wanted to have all my yearly pages in a notebook that wasn't the normal notebook that I use for my bullet journal, because I needed this. I have to have one here after the other, so that especially for this tracker it's easier to see when was the last time that I've done something, because there are some things that I don't do every day, every single day, neither once a week, but you do them like a few times in a year and not many more times, and so I have to keep track of that. But I was like, if a new year come in and I have these yearly pages in another notebook, then I have to go and search for this notebook, and I was like, you know what, it's better to put all my yearly pages in one single notebook. So in case I haven't said this is exactly how it works for me. I have all my yearly pages together, and then I use another notebook for my monthly pages. Now it's time to work on my Instagram tracker. It's quite easy again to create this one, and the same tracker is the one that I use for my YouTube tracker and my TikTok tracker. I just wanted to keep track of social media just to see how things work, and for example, not a surprise, I knew that on Instagram in 2024 I've basically been at the same point, so even if I was posting, I wasn't growing, and I exactly know where this problem is coming from. I was definitely more active on Instagram, but then with them changing everything all the time, I quite of felt like I just couldn't do it anymore. I'm still posting, yes, but I'm always behind, I'm always late, and one of my goals for 2025 is definitely to get better with Instagram for sure. And I know I should interact more with people, I should post more reels, but those are all things that I know them, I just don't do that. I have a problem with doing it. I'm just too lazy sometimes. Other times I'm like, okay, I've worked so hard for this and it's not even reaching half of my followers, so I just, let's say, I'm not really put in the mood to keep on trying hard, but I'm definitely gonna try something for 2025. YouTube tracker, I track basically the same. While on Instagram, I track how many followers I have at the beginning and at the end of the month, how many photos I've posted, and how many reels. On YouTube, I keep track of my subscribers at the beginning of the month and at the end of the month. Then I keep track of the videos that I was thinking I would have created that month and how many videos I've actually created and uploaded that month. So it's quite easy, but that's all I need. YouTube, definitely I'm growing a little bit more compared to Instagram, but even here I'm trying to do some changes here and there. I think you can see from my past few videos. And I'm also thinking about adding different content because I would love to talk more about other things. So I'm definitely feeling like 2025 could be the year in which I'm gonna change a few things also here on YouTube. Third spread about social media, it's about TikTok, and it's just like the previous two, so there's no point of me telling you how I'm creating this and how it works because it's quite easy to understand. Anyway, let's talk about TikTok. TikTok, my dear friend, which before people go crazy and saying 2025 is gonna get banned, it isn't that. No, okay, it's gonna get banned for the States. So for people who live there, TikTok is still gonna work where I am, so I created a spread for it, absolutely yes. I don't know if then there's going to be a new social media that's going to come out which is going to try to, let's say, go against TikTok to be, let's say, a new space for people, especially who can't use TikTok and the new here. I don't know if I'm going to move there as well. I have no idea. What I know is that with TikTok I have a lot of ideas, but I always end up messing up when it's time to do it. So yes, I am that person that, like when you have the knowledge but you don't act to fix the problem. That's where I am at with all my social media, honestly. I think the best one that's working is YouTube because it's the only one I'm really sticking with. But other than that, even with TikTok, I want to get better with the new year, without any doubt, absolutely yes. I want to be more into, if you have an idea, just do it. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look at the best, just do it. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to be more active there as well. Then I have a page in which I'm gonna create a pocket, which of course you're not gonna see because, as I said at the beginning of the video, that part got cut sadly. Not because I wanted to cut, but because simply my phone decided to stop recording and that's it. Here I'm gonna create a little pocket in which I'm gonna fill in, let's say, 3 different things. And one is where I'm gonna list all ideas I have for TikTok, another all ideas I have for Instagram, and then all ideas I have for YouTube. I created it last year, yes. Have I used it much? No, but I want to give it a try again this year, so I've decided to try it again. Also because I was like, sometimes I have ideas and they just stay in my mind. I think that writing them on paper can make the difference, so seeing them black and white maybe could be what's gonna push me toward doing that thing. Last spread on this setup is all about YouTube. Again, yes. Is it just like the previous one? No. Let's talk about it a little bit. What I've done in the previous years was putting the months and underneath writing the videos that I've uploaded and in which day they were, let's say, released. This year I thought that it would be nice to create it in a little bit different way, and this is why I've decided to give more space to each single month. And next to every single month, again, I've used the stickers for them. I didn't go with the normal way of writing everything out, no way. And next to them I have enough space for several videos, so my idea is to actually write here videos that I plan on creating and then simply adding the date in case I've actually uploaded them or not, or simply checking the box. I still have to figure it out, but the plan is to see what I would love to upload and what I've actually uploaded. I don't know if it's gonna work out, yes, no, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna understand more about my ideas throughout the year, but I think it sounds good. Like, again, writing what I plan to do could definitely push me toward creating these videos, because there are some videos that I would have loved to create for so long, but I still haven't. I'm really bad about this sometimes. I know it. We're at the end of the video, so I'm gonna leave you with a little flip through of the pages that I've created for the 2025. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, remember to give it a thumb up and subscribe for more videos like this one. Let me know with a comment if your bullet journal is ready for the new year, if you're using one. If not, are you ready for the new year with whatever you're using to plan your year? Again, thank you so much for your support, and keep on checking out my channel, because my 2025 setup for my reading journal is gonna come out pretty soon. I hope before the new year, honestly. Again, thank you so much for your support. See you next time. Bye!